They told you vision loss after 60 is just part of aging. But they didn't tell you about the trillion-dollar vision care market that silently thrives on keeping your eyesight just bad enough to keep you coming back. Behind the glossy ads for designer glasses, laser surgeries, and expensive supplements lies a cold reality. The global eye health industry is worth more than $1.1 trillion a year, and it runs on the assumption that your vision will fail. Every blurred word you read, every dimly lit street you squint at, is profit in someone's pocket, yet hidden in plain sight. In kitchen jars, in farmers' markets, in foods your grandparents ate daily, are natural compounds so powerful they could slash your risk of macular degeneration, cataracts, and diabetic retinopathy by double digits, and they cost less than a cup of coffee. But these aren't trendy superfoods flown in on private jets to sell you a miracle. They are humble seeds packed with the exact nutrients your retinas are starving for. You've never seen them marketed in glossy commercials, and yet the billion-dollar supplement industry doesn't want you to know this. Because if seniors could get the same lutein, zeaxanthin, vitamin E, and omega-3s from a handful of seeds, they wouldn't be spending hundreds every year on eye health pills. The science is clear. Certain seeds outperform expensive capsules because they come in their most natural absorbable form. And when you hear what the number 3 seed on this list can do, the way it rebuilt retinal cells in a shocking study most doctors never mention, you'll understand why no one's shouting about it. In this video, we're counting down the 6 secret seeds that protect your eyes and retina naturally, ranked from very effective to essential. Every single study we reference is linked in the description below. And before we dive in, tell me in the comments from where are you watching us, and how old are you? We're reading and replying to every single comment. Now, without any further ado, let's start with number 6, and trust me, this one's going to surprise you. Number 6, sunflower seeds. These small, nutty-tasting seeds are one of the richest natural sources of vitamin E, a fat-soluble antioxidant that doesn't just protect the eye, but helps heal it. Vitamin E works by neutralizing unstable molecules called free radicals, which are like microscopic sparks that can burn through delicate retinal cells over time. Seniors are especially vulnerable to this type of oxidative stress because the lens and macula lose antioxidant protection with age. A landmark study published in the Archives of Ophthalmology found that high vitamin E intake reduced the risk of developing advanced age-related macular degeneration, AMD, by 25% in people over 55. That's not just slowing vision loss, that's potentially preventing it altogether. For Martha, 72, the first warning sign came when she noticed the colors in her quilting fabric looked duller than before. She thought her glasses needed cleaning, but her optometrist told her it was early macular damage. Her daughter suggested she try sunflower seeds as a snack instead of her usual salted crackers. Martha started adding them to her salads, morning cereal, and even baked them into bread. Over the following months, not only did she regain more clarity in her color vision, but her doctor noted improved antioxidant markers in her blood work, a sign that her body was fighting oxidative stress more effectively. Sunflower seeds also bring zinc into the picture, an unsung hero in eye health. Zinc helps shuttle vitamin A from the liver to the retina, where it's used to create melanin, a pigment that protects the eyes from harmful light. Without enough zinc, the retina is like a camera sensor without a protective lens cover, exposed and vulnerable. Seniors often become zinc deficient due to reduced absorption with age, which can quietly increase the risk of night blindness and slow vision recovery after bright light exposure. The combination of vitamin E and zinc in sunflower seeds is a 1-2 punch against both oxidative and light-induced damage. To get the maximum benefit, choose raw or lightly roasted sunflower seeds without added salt, as excess sodium can raise blood pressure and affect the delicate blood vessels in the eye. A small handful, around an ounce, a few times a week is enough to make a measurable difference in antioxidant levels. But while sunflower seeds are repairing the damage you can't see, The next seed on our list is all about keeping your blood vessels wide open and your retina fully nourished. And it works in a way most people have never heard of. Number 5. Flax seeds. If sunflower seeds are the repair crew for your eyes, flax seeds are the plumbing system that keeps the lifeline flowing. These tiny brown or golden seeds are the richest plant source of alpha-linolenic acid, ALA, a type of omega-3 fatty acid that the body converts into EPA and DHA, the same nutrients found in fatty fish that nourish your retina and protect your optic nerve. Omega-3s are not just good fats for the heart. They're critical for keeping the tiny blood vessels in the eye open, flexible, and able to deliver oxygen and nutrients to every cell. Without enough of them, the retina becomes like a city in blackout mode, starved of the energy it needs to process light clearly. A study published in Investigative Ophthalmology and Visual Science found that people with higher omega-3 intake had a 38% lower risk of developing age-related macular degeneration. For Leonard, 69, the problem started with dry, gritty eyes that made reading his newspaper almost impossible. He was using eye drops constantly, but they only gave temporary relief. His daughter, a nutritionist, told him that the real fix might be from the inside, not from a bottle of artificial tears. Leonard began grinding fresh flax seeds and adding them to his oatmeal every morning. Within weeks, he noticed less burning and tearing, and over time, his optometrist saw healthier tear film and reduced inflammation in the tiny oil glands that keep the eyes moist. That's because omega-3s in flax seeds help reduce chronic inflammation that can silently erode both comfort and vision. Flax seeds also pack a powerful dose of lignans, plant compounds that act as antioxidants and may slow the formation of cataracts by protecting the lens from oxidative stress. And here's a bonus for seniors. Flax seeds can help stabilize blood sugar levels thanks to their high fiber content. Why does that matter for your eyes? Because uncontrolled blood sugar can damage the delicate capillaries in the retina, leading to diabetic retinopathy, one of the leading causes of blindness in older adults. By smoothing out glucose spikes, flax seeds act like a protective barrier against that kind of silent damage. To unlock all these benefits, flax seeds must be ground before eating. Whole flax seeds often pass through the digestive system intact, meaning your body never gets to absorb the nutrients. Freshly ground seeds can be sprinkled over yogurt, blended into smoothies, or even mixed into soups. Just 2 tablespoons a day can significantly raise omega-3 levels and give your eyes the nutritional tools they need to stay sharp. And while flax seeds keep the blood vessels in your eyes healthy, the next seed on our list takes direct aim at a different, often overlooked cause of vision decline, one that starts with your immune system. Number 4. Pumpkin seeds. If flax seeds are the oil that keeps your eye's engine running smoothly, pumpkin seeds are the mechanics that protect the entire structure from wear and tear. These little green gems, also called pepitas, are one of the richest natural sources of zinc, a mineral your retina absolutely depends on. Zinc is like the delivery driver for vitamin A, moving it from your liver to the retina so it can produce melanin, the protective pigment that shields your eyes from light damage. Without enough zinc, your night vision can start to fade, and the risk of age-related macular degeneration, AMD, can skyrocket. In fact, the landmark ARIDS, Age-Related Eye Disease Study, found that zinc supplementation could reduce the risk of developing advanced AMD by 25% in high-risk individuals. For Marjorie, 72, poor night vision had become more than just an annoyance. It was dangerous. Driving at dusk felt like steering through a fog, and the headlights from oncoming cars left her momentarily blinded. She thought she just needed stronger glasses, but her optometrist explained her zinc levels were low. Instead of reaching for pills, Marjorie began eating a small handful of pumpkin seeds every night before bed. Within months, she noticed that street signs looked sharper after dark, and those blinding glares weren't as overwhelming. That's because zinc was quietly repairing and maintaining the photoreceptor cells in her retina, giving her sharper, safer vision. Pumpkin seeds don't just stop at zinc. They're also loaded with antioxidants like vitamin E and carotenoids, which help combat oxidative stress, one of the main drivers behind cataracts and retinal degeneration. Plus, their healthy fats keep cell membranes in the eye supple, while their magnesium content supports smooth blood flow to the retina. Seniors often overlook how important blood circulation is to vision, but every part of the eye, from the cornea to the optic nerve, relies on a constant supply of oxygen and nutrients. To get the full benefit, choose raw or roasted pumpkin seeds without added salt or sugar, as excess sodium can raise blood pressure and harm the delicate vessels in your eyes. Just a quarter cup a day can meet your daily zinc needs and deliver a steady stream of vision-protecting compounds. And here's a tip. Eating them in the evening may also help you sleep better, thanks to their natural tryptophan content. An indirect bonus, since restful sleep supports overall eye repair. Pumpkin seeds may help you see more clearly at night, but the next seed goes after the root cause of one of the most common age-related vision killers: damage to the macula itself. Before we go on, if you're getting value from this video, go ahead and tap that like button. And make sure to subscribe and turn on the bell icon, so you never miss out on powerful health tips like these. Number 3. Black sesame seeds. If pumpkin seeds are the night vision guardians, black sesame seeds are the slow, quiet healers working deep inside the eye to keep it from aging before its time. These tiny black pearls are packed with a unique blend of antioxidants, healthy fats, and minerals that have been used in traditional Chinese medicine for centuries to combat vision decline. Modern science now confirms what ancient healers suspected. Black sesame seeds are rich in vitamin E, zinc, lutein, and a special type of plant compound called sesamin, which helps reduce oxidative stress and improve blood flow to the retina. Oxidative stress is basically rust for your eyes. It breaks down the cells in the macula, the part of the eye responsible for sharp central vision. Once that damage starts, it can be very hard to reverse, making prevention essential. When Harold, 70, started noticing that the words on his morning newspaper looked slightly faded in the center, he thought it was just normal aging. But his daughter, who had studied nutrition, suggested he try adding black sesame to his daily routine. Skeptical but willing, Harold began sprinkling a teaspoon of the seeds over his oatmeal every night before bed. Within weeks, he noticed less eye strain when reading, and after a few months, his optometrist saw that his macular health had stabilized. That's because the antioxidants in black sesame seeds were working like a cleanup crew, sweeping away free radicals that would have otherwise damaged his retinal cells. Black sesame seeds are also unusually high in copper and zinc, a combination that plays a major role in producing melanin, the natural pigment that helps protect the eyes from harmful ultraviolet (UV) light. For seniors, this is critical because UV damage doesn't just happen from sunny beach days. Even brief daily exposure over decades can slowly cloud the lens, leading to cataracts. Additionally, the healthy fats in sesame seeds help the body absorb fat-soluble antioxidants like lutein and zeaxanthin more effectively, meaning you get more benefit from the vegetables and fruits you eat alongside them. To get the maximum eye benefits, it's best to consume black sesame seeds in their raw or lightly roasted form, as excessive heat can damage their delicate oils. You can sprinkle them into yogurt, blend them into smoothies, or stir them into warm cereal at night. Eating them before bed has an added advantage. Their magnesium content can help relax the body, which may improve blood flow during the night, aiding the eye's natural repair processes while you sleep. Black sesame seeds work steadily to slow vision decline, but the next seed on the list is even more aggressive. It actively fortifies your retina's protective barrier against one of the most common causes of blindness over 60. Number 2. Hemp seeds. If black sesame seeds are the quiet protectors, hemp seeds are the eye's construction crew, repairing, strengthening, and reinforcing every microscopic structure in your retina. These soft, nutty-tasting seeds are one of the richest plant-based sources of omega-3 and omega-6 fatty acids in the perfect 3-to-1 ratio, which scientists say is critical for reducing inflammation and preserving eye health as we age. Chronic, low-grade inflammation inside the eye is one of the main hidden drivers of macular degeneration and glaucoma. It slowly erodes the optic nerve and damages the delicate photoreceptor cells that turn light into the images you see. Hemp seeds supply the essential building blocks to keep these tissues flexible, nourished, and functioning for years longer than they might otherwise. Take Margaret, 72, who loved quilting, but began to notice the colors in her patterns looked dull and off when she worked at night. She blamed it on the dim lighting, but her eye doctor explained that her retinal function was weakening. The cones in her retina weren't responding as sharply to color contrast. She decided to follow her doctor's advice to add hemp seeds to her evening meals, sprinkled over her dinner salad, and blended into a warm bedtime smoothie. They became a daily habit. Within 2 months, she felt less eye strain, and her color perception improved noticeably. This wasn't a miracle. It was the omega-rich oils and vitamin E in hemp seeds restoring her retina's ability to process light and color with greater clarity. Hemp seeds are also abundant in gamma-linolenic acid, GLA, a rare omega-6 that is not inflammatory like most omega-6 fats. Instead, GLA actively reduces dryness by supporting the meibomian glands, the tiny oil-producing glands in your eyelids. When these glands work well, they prevent tears from evaporating too quickly, keeping your eyes comfortably lubricated. For seniors, this is a huge deal because chronic dry eye is not just uncomfortable. It can lead to corneal damage and increased risk of infection. Another reason hemp seeds are a standout is their zinc content, which helps transport vitamin A from the liver to the retina. Vitamin A is essential for making rhodopsin, the light-sensitive pigment that lets you see clearly in low light. Without enough zinc, even if you get enough vitamin A from food, your eyes can't use it efficiently, a problem that can worsen night vision over time. Hemp seeds essentially give your body the delivery system it needs to make the most of the nutrients you already consume. The best way to eat hemp seeds for eye health is raw, as heat can destroy some of their delicate fatty acids. 3 tablespoons a day, stirred into yogurt, oatmeal, smoothies, or even just eaten with a spoon, can supply a powerful dose of anti-inflammatory protection for your eyes. And if you take them at night, your body can use those healthy fats and minerals to fuel the repair work your eyes naturally do during sleep. Hemp seeds can keep your vision sharp and your eyes comfortably hydrated. But the next seed, our number 1, is a true vision fortress, packing the highest density of protective antioxidants found in any edible seed. Number 1. Fenugreek seeds. If hemp seeds are the construction crew for your eyes, fenugreek seeds are the security guards, guarding your vision against the silent blood sugar spikes and oxidative stress that rob seniors of their sight without warning. These small golden brown seeds have been used in Ayurvedic and Middle Eastern medicine for thousands of years, but modern research is finally catching up, revealing their incredible ability to protect the retina and lens from 2 of the biggest threats to senior eye health: diabetic retinopathy and cataracts. Both conditions are fueled by uncontrolled blood sugar and chronic inflammation, and fenugreek seeds tackle both head-on. Meet Samuel, 69, who loved his evening pastries and sweetened tea. He had no idea that every spike in his blood sugar was quietly damaging the tiny capillaries in his retina, causing microscopic leaks and swelling that blurred his vision. It wasn't until his optometrist showed him retinal scans with visible damage that he realized how close he was to irreversible sight loss. Determined to make a change, he began drinking fenugreek tea before bed, letting the seeds soak in hot water to release their powerful compounds. Within months, his fasting blood sugar dropped significantly, and his eye exams showed reduced swelling in the retina. Proof that these humble seeds were helping his body fight back. Fenugreek seeds contain a unique soluble fiber called galactomannan, which slows the absorption of sugar into the bloodstream. By preventing the sharp rises and crashes that cause oxidative stress, they help preserve the delicate endothelial cells lining your retinal blood vessels. In addition, fenugreek is rich in antioxidants like lutein and quercetin, both of which directly protect the macula, the central part of your retina responsible for fine detail and reading vision. Studies have shown that fenugreek supplementation can lower fasting blood glucose by up to 25% in people with type 2 diabetes, dramatically reducing the risk of eye damage over time. For maximum benefit, fenugreek seeds should be soaked overnight and consumed before bed, either chewed directly or blended into warm milk or tea. This timing allows your body to work with the slow-release sugars and nutrients during sleep, when your eyes are in repair mode. And because fenugreek seeds also support better blood circulation, they help ensure the nutrient-rich blood your eyes need actually reaches them while you rest. If you're over 60, your eyes are living on borrowed time, not because of age alone, but because every single day your retina, lens, and optic nerve are under attack. Blood sugar spikes, oxidative stress, nutrient deficiencies, and silent inflammation are all slowly cutting the wires to your vision without you feeling a thing. Until it's too late. Cataracts, macular degeneration, diabetic retinopathy. These aren't random strikes of bad luck. They're the predictable outcome of years without giving your eyes the nutrients they desperately need. Here's the truth. Every year you wait, the damage stacks up. Those tiny blind spots in your vision don't heal on their own. But starting today, with just a handful of the right seeds, you can slow the clock, sharpen your sight, and keep reading, driving, and recognizing the faces you love for years longer than your doctor might expect. So now we want to know, from where are you watching us, and which one of these seeds will you start with tonight? We're reading and replying to every single comment, and your story might be exactly what inspires someone else to save their vision. Because the way I see it, you can let your eyesight fade quietly, or you can fight for it every single night. And now, you know exactly how. If you have any questions or want to share your personal experience, don't hesitate to leave a comment below. We're always listening. Thanks for watching.